Welcome to the third and final installment of the Adobe Premiere Pro tutorials. In this video, we will cover the audio panel, the effects panel, and how to export your final project. Okay, let's get started. To alter the audio in your video, click the Audio tab up here in your window. I recommend having your left-hand panel open to your project so you can access your media at all times. Now, the easiest and fastest way to edit your audio is if you have a file that is only audio in this panel, then click on it with your mouse to select it, then press Ctrl and click again. This will open a gray box, and if you scroll down, you will see two options regarding audio. You're going to see audio gain and speed duration as the two options. The audio gain is simply going to let you adjust how your audio gains by letting you type in the rate at which you want it to gain. The speed/duration option will let you change how fast your audio goes. You can alter the duration by changing the percentage of this box here. While these ways are quicker, they don't allow far as much altering as the other ways that might take up a little more time. Another simple way that allows for more editing is going to the right panel over here once you're in the audio setting. If you click on the dialog tab over here, then this opens up this page. As you can see, this opens more subsections labeled loudness, repair, clarity, and creative. If you click here on the loudness tab, there is an option to reset the effects you have added/changed if you don't like the effects that they give to your final project. Moving down to the repair tab, this will allow you to reduce noise, reduce rumble, and to de-hum. These reduced spectrums right here begin at the very middle of the spectrum. You can change these levels by clicking this box to the left, and then click on the circle, dragging it to the left to lower the noise, or the rumble, or you can drag it to the right to increase the noise or the rumble. To activate the de-hum, you click the box to the left and click and drag the circle, just like we did in the other spectrums. The de-hum feature is used to reduce the hum sounds that result from electrical interference. Unlike the other spectrums, this one is automatically set higher up on the spectrum. I recommend for beginners to leave this as it is because it will be difficult to understand how much hum their video will have due to electrical interference around them. In addition to this de-hum feature, there is a DS box right underneath that similarly reduces harsh sounding noises. To move the spectrum, click on the box and then click the blue number and drag it left or right. It is important to note that while you won't see a circle moving along the spectrum, you will be able to see the number increase or decrease depending on your movements, so don't worry about it not working. Next is the Clarity tab. This tab allows you to change the dynamics of the audio, meaning if the audio sounds more natural or if it has a more focused sound to it. Identical to the previous tabs, you just drag the circle to alter the levels, like so. Move the circle more to the left if you want your audio to have a more natural sound, and move the circle to the right if you want it to have a more focused sound. The Clarity tab will also allow you to adjust the EQ, or the frequency response of a recording. The EQ preset is set to background voice. However, if you want to change this, you can just click the downward facing arrow in the box that says background voice, like so. This will open up a drop-down menu that you can see has many options that range from locked in a trunk to podcast voice. Once you select your preset, you can adjust the amount that the preset is applied by dragging the circle on the amount spectrum. You can also enhance the speech by clicking the box right here that says Enhance Speech. It will also help the clarity of the speech if you make sure that the correct gender is selected so that the audio levels are correct for the pitches typically associated with different genders. Moving on to the Creative tab, this will allow you to select the reverb option right here. This option allows you to change the audio and to make it sound as if it were coming from a specific room or environment. To change the room or environment, click the down arrow right here, and as you can see, there are a variety of options. Lastly, in this section is the Clip Volume tab. You have the option to make the clip sound as loud as it can go or as quiet on the spectrum, in addition to the mute button below the clip volume spectrum. Now that we have covered everything that you should need on the Audio tab, let's move on to the Effects tab. This will cover presets, audio effects, audio transitions, video effects, and video transitions. To apply these transitions and effects, simply click on the type that you want. For example, say I wanted to make a smooth transition in audio between my clips. So I will go here and I'm going to double click on audio transitions. Then I'm going to double click on the crossfade option. This will open up three options: constant gain, constant power, and exponential fade. Depending on the effect that you want for your overall project, you can choose either one of these. I'm going to choose the exponential fade, and to apply it, I'm going to click the name, drag it in between my clips so they will fade nicely into each other, as you can see here. All the effects and transitions apply this way, so you can sort of play around and see all the options that Premiere Pro has, and to see what works best for the video that you are trying to create. Now, after we have played around with all of the different functions, all of the different effects and transitions and everything that you could do for your video, it's finally time to export. So, what you're going to do is go to the File tab, move your mouse down to the bottom of this gray tab, click the Export option, and then click Media. At the top of this page, next to the format, right here, you're going to click the down arrow to see all possible options and select whatever format is suited for where you want to upload your project. Once that is complete, simply click Export, and this will export your video to your desktop. Then it is there for you to watch and enjoy, or whatever else you need to do with it. It's your video, it's your creation, and congratulations.